Long ago, in a small village near green fields and flowing rivers, there lived a poor miller and his 3 sons. When the miller passed away, he left his mill to the eldest son, a donkey to the second son, and only a cat to the youngest son. The youngest son felt sad and worried, thinking the cat was useless. To the young man's surprise, the cat suddenly spoke.
Cat,
"Do not be sad, my master. Give me a pair of boots and a small bag, and I will make you rich." Amazed but hopeful, the young man sold his old coat and bought boots for the cat. As soon as the cat wore them, he stood proudly like a brave knight. The clever cat put on his boots and carried his bag into the forest. He laid out a smart plan. Using tricks and patience, he caught rabbits and birds. Each time, he took them as gifts to the king. "Your Majesty, my master, the Marquis of Carabas, sends you this gift." Narrator. The king was pleased and thanked the mysterious Marquis of Carabas. Puss repeated this many times, and soon the king believed the Marquis was very rich and generous. One sunny day, Puss learned that the king would travel by the river with his beautiful daughter, the princess. Puss rushed back to his master with excitement.
Puss,
"Do exactly as I say." Puss told his master to bathe in the river. While the young man was swimming, Puss ran to the king's carriage shouting,
Puss, help!
"Thieves have stolen the clothes of my master, the Marquis of Carabas." The king immediately ordered fine clothes for the young man. When the princess saw him, she smiled warmly. Dressed in royal clothes, the young man looked handsome and noble. The princess admired him, and the king invited him to join their journey. The young man felt nervous, but trusted Puss completely. Puss ran ahead of the carriage and met farmers working in the fields. Puss firmly. "If the king asks who owns these lands, say they belong to the Marquis of Carabas." The farmers, frightened by Puss's confidence, agreed. As the carriage passed, the king was impressed by the vast lands. At the end of the land stood a grand castle belonging to a powerful ogre who could change shape. Puss knew this was the final challenge. Puss politely. "I have heard you are very powerful. Is it true you can turn into any animal?" Ogre proudly. "Of course." The ogre turned into a lion, then an elephant. Puss pretended to be impressed.
Puss,
"But can you turn into something small like a mouse?" The ogre laughed and turned into a tiny mouse. In one quick jump, Puss caught and ate him. With the ogre gone, the castle now belonged to Puss's master. Puss welcomed the king and princess, calling it the home of the Marquis of Carabas. The king was amazed and happily allowed the princess to marry the Marquis of Carabas. The wedding was grand and joyful, and Puss was honored as a hero. Puss lived happily in the castle, wearing fine boots and enjoying warm sunshine. His master ruled wisely, never forgetting the clever cat who changed his life forever. On-screen text. And they lived happily ever after.